G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. I am going to use some of this faux crocodile stuff. I don't know, I think it's more, see, it's got like a flocking on the back, and then it's got this sort of plasticky surface. So yeah, I wouldn't call it a fabric, but I wouldn't call it like a plastic sheet either. Just not sure what it is. But I don't know if you can see, it picks up different sort of colours. This one's basically a pinky sort of goldish tone. This one's got like a purpley in it. This one, orange, yellow, green. Love this one, but I've only got one. It only came with one in the pack. So I thought I'm not going to use it today. I am going to do a turtle. But I'm going to use one of the others and save this one maybe for my big turtle. What else have we got? This one, really muted sort of mother of pearl tones. Very bright yellowy green, orange, that one. And then this one's very similar to this one, but I think this one seems to have more of a slight purple tone, and this one's more of a pinky tone. This one's got a bit of blue in it when I look at it the other way. Anyway, I'm going to use this one today. I'll see if I can find the link from where I bought them. I think there was like a pack. It came in a pack like that, and you can't choose what colours you want. It's just like that. 7-pack metallic irid, well, it's short for iridescent DIY projects. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'll see if I can find the link. So what I want to do is I want to just put this up under the shell. And as usual, my nail polish matches. I don't know why it does. It just does. I must be in a pink tone mood today. All right, so what I'm going to do is, because I want to put it just under the shell, and I want to try and get it under that sort of lip in the shell there. So I'm going to just try something. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll try something. So I'm going to pop that there, and I'm going to only just use this bottom corner because I don't want to waste my sheets. So I'll pop it there. If you've got a previously made turtle of mine, then you know you can use that. So what I'm going to do is just going to see if I can roughly. It's a bit tricky because the flippers are there, but just roughly. Can't get in there. What else can I use? Oh, this one, maybe this one. They never want to work though, do they? There we go. Might be able to get in there a little bit. Not really. Not really. It's a bit tight in there. Anyway, that kind of gives me a rough idea of where to cut. So let's do that. I'll just kind of follow that line that I've made ever so roughly. I can, you know, trim it up later on. And that kind of goes up like that, so we'll go up there as well, and then back down. And I'm sure it's not going to be a perfect match, but it'll give me a starting point, a jumping off point anyway. And I'm just going to write top there. Or you could write head if that made more sense to you. Head. Alright, so that's it. I'll keep that for another time. I can see I'm not exactly symmetrical, but anyway. So hopefully that will kind of fit in there. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to mix up my resin, grab my mold. I'm only going to fill it to there because I want to be able to, I'll show you, hang on, I'll get my mold. I will link this for you. You can buy it from my eBay store, and you can also buy it from my Amazon store in the US. All right, so what I was talking about is in here. See, in here, I want to be able to put that in there like that. So it's got to go, I want it to go underneath like that. So, and I'll have to cut off the bottom where the tail is. So anyway, I'm going to have a little play with that. I'll see if I can get it to fit a little bit better before I fill it up with resin. But anyway, I'm only going to pour it. I'm going to pour it. Where am I going to pour it? I think I'm going to pour it into here, into this section here. So where the widest part of the shell is, and then once it's set, then I'll come along with this and I'll put it on, work out where it's going to go exactly. So yeah, I'm going to mix up my resin and we'll just go to the top of that outer shell there. See, it's got the shell there and it goes up. We'll cover that top bit, just cover that. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Now I've just poured my resin into this big cup because I'm going to put it into my vacuum chamber, and I want to have a very slight sort of pinky tone to match that. Now, because I'm filling it up that high, the resin's going to run into the turtle's head, and I want the head and the flippers to be in the slight pinky tone. My only issue, and it's not, I guess not really an issue, is trying to match the color that I've got in that comes up 3/4 to the other, but look, it's going to be on the bottom, so it should be all right. I'm using my platinum river table resin because I can pour it that deep. You've got to just make sure that you don't pour something that's, you know, going to flash cure and ruin your mold if it gets too hot and fuse to your mold. So if you're going to do something deep, make sure that you're using a resin that you can actually pour more than, you know, 6 centimeters or 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to have a little play with this. This is the, oh gosh, no, it says neon. I don't want neon. I don't want neon. I just want a pale pink. All right, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look at what we've got. I didn't realize it said neon. That was dragon fruit. That's this one here. I put a little bit on each of my cards. I know Ranger isn't very strong. Like, it's not a strong color at all. I've got Gumball. What else? What else? What's this one? This one looks like a pink. Raspberry. I'll take these two back to the table. See, my Octopus Fluids don't have a pink. You know, the closest is like a sweet cherry, melon. Maybe melon would work. There's melon here. Maybe that would work. And then there's resin inks, but again, there's really not much in the way of a pink. If you do see a pink, it's like a fluoro one. So yeah, I think it's hard getting pinks. All right, let's take these 3 back and have a little look. Hello, Miss Luna. Have a little look and see what those colors may be like. See if they'll work. Because what I want to do is I want to mix the color in first, or put the color in first and then stir for my 3 minutes. I don't want to stir, get all the bubbles out, and then add the color and make more bubbles. So, all right, let's see what the raspberry looks like. Ooh, that's very bright. Okay, so that's raspberry, and this one is Gumball. Okay, that's more of an orange tone. And then melon. I guess I'm only using a tiny bit. Oh gosh, that's quite orange. I guess raspberry is going to be the better out of all of them. might go and get that other one that I showed you before and just see what that one looks like. So I've got Ladybug and Dragon Fruit. I'll keep them in order so we can see this. So this is Ladybug. It looks very orange. It's Ladybug. And then Dragon Fruit. This was the original one that I had. Quite orange. Okay. Well, I'm going to put those 3 away. I think it's out of these 2. And now I'm kind of thinking that's too bright. Let's go with this one. Let's try this one. Gumball. All right. Let's try Gumball. Oh gosh. But I want a very, very small amount. I'm actually going to do the toothpick. The toothpick drop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some over a toothpick. And whatever stays on the toothpick is going in like that. I'll see what that looks like. Can't see it at all. Right, let's do another little bit. I'd rather do it this way and, you know, make sure I'm not getting too much in there. Because this is kind of like, it's a pinky orangey tone. Actually, now I might add a bit of this raspberry. Mix the 2 together. Okay, that's going to be it. Look at that. Now, which lid did I have on which one? So, I think that's going to be my colour. Kind of a pinky orangish tone. I'll keep that there because I'm going to need it again when I do my next batch. So, that's what it's looking like. And, you know, it does look a little bit darker in there now because it's deep. But hopefully this will still shine through. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, see the other option that and I'll just talk to you while I'm doing this. The other option I had was to pour clear in here up to the height that I told you, then put that down and then put the pinky tone in, which would go on the bottom of the head and into all the flippers. So when you turned it over, you'd have like a little bit of pink down the bottom here, and then the rest of it would be clear. And I thought, oh, that's just going to look a bit weird, so that's why I'm doing it this way. All right, I'm going to pop this in I'm going to stir for 4 minutes. I'm going to pop it in my vacuum chamber, and then I'll be back. Okay, I have got my nice clear bubble-free resin. Oops, I'm making bubbles by drizzling it in. Okay, now before I get started, I'm just going to give this a quick little blow. Make sure there's no bubbles in that. I use this before I pour silicone into my master molds as well, to get the dust and hairs and things out. Just got it on eBay. It's an air duster. It's rechargeable. So yeah, good little thing to have in your craft room. Now I am debating whether to just pour this all in one. I put that there like that, and I thought, yeah, that's about right. I'm just gonna cut that off. See how that goes. Actually, I should probably round those. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I can I might just pour it all in one. We'll see. Rather than having to wait till it's cured and then come back. And so we'll see what happens. How's that looking? So I won't know until it's kind of in there. But that's basically how it'll sit. But it's sinking at the moment. But that's okay because it's the bottom of, well, the shell's down there, so yeah. Anyway, let's try it. Shall we try it? Then we can just we'll know if we can just pour all in once, because that's just much easier. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Now pour onto a stick. Put your stick on the bottom of the mold there, and just pour in slowly. Don't want any splashing to be occurring. So I'll take it up to that level that I said. I don't even know if I've got enough. Oh, look at it, it's pretty pink. Hopefully I've got enough. If you see any little bits of unmixed colour, try and get them out. Sometimes when you open your bottle you get like little crusty bits and they fall in. Alright, now the other thing that I need to try and avoid is an air bubble in the tail. So I've just got this is a little silicone, like an earbud type thing. It's just a silicone thing. I'm going to, there we go, there goes the pesky bubble. Push it in there. Although the resin's not quite at that height yet, so I might do it again later. But just remember to try and get that air bubble out of the tail. And I can see a little bubble down there. There it comes. Can you see it there? So let it come to the surface. You can pick it out. Try not to use your torch. You can pick your little bubbles out if you see them, rather than use a torch. Look away if you don't want to see a flashing light. You can actually use your little torch or flashlight to have a little look in there and see if there's any bubbles or anything in there that you don't want in your turtle. There's a few little bubbles sitting on top. And I couldn't see them there. I could only see them when they were sort of shimmering with my little torch. So, little tip for you. And then you can just take them out. This little silicone stick's working quite well to take them out. I'm going to actually push them into the middle like that, and then I'm going to heat them just very, very lightly. Not touching the side of my mold, I'm just going into the center where it's deep, like so. And you can come away from the edge, and I think I've got them all. Oh, look, if there's a little tiny one left, then so be it, but I think I've got them all. Okay, don't forget to clean that off with some alcohol spray before you leave the room. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it. Give it a blow. Okay, here we go. I'm going to slide you in like that. Probably need this again, actually. Slide you in, get you under there. Pull that to the side, get under there. Don't worry if your resin goes everywhere else. It's okay. We're going to fill it up anyway. We're going to fill it up anyway. How's that looking so far? Okay. I think that's done. I think it fits really well. I hope there's no bubbles underneath. And I don't know if there are any underneath. I don't know. I can't lift it up and see. And because this has got like a fabricy top to it, it's kind of trapping some bubbles on the top. But that won't matter as long as I don't have bubbles underneath. Okay, you guys. Okay, let's just finish filling him up. Oh, the tail. The tail. Pesky little tail. Okay, in you go. I'll put some more resin in there and then I'll poke the tail again as well. To make sure that, there we go, there's a bubble coming out. It's higher than you think, so just be careful when you're doing it. Make sure that you've got that little air bubble out. I might not actually have enough resin here. What did I do? I got, I'm trying to remember now. It was like a whole 10 minutes ago. I think I did. Let me have a look at my chart. It's a 2-to-1. Yeah, I did 125. Gosh, I can't remember now. Maybe 150 of A and 65 of B. I honestly can't remember, or whether it was 125 of A and 55 of B. It was one or the other. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. And make sure that you're head or your neck has got resin into it. Actually, it may have enough, you know. I'm just going to scrape the rest of this out. I hope it's going to look pretty. It's not quite enough. Like, it's covering the flippers. It's just not very deep. I think what I'll do, I'll just mix up like another ounce, 30 grams, and just fill it up. And then I'll let it sit. And I'll see you for the unmolding. All right, I'm going to just put another 30 grams on top. Righto, it's the next day, and I did put it into my curing machine just for about an hour, just to get it a little bit extra hard, because it was still a tiny bit soft. So here we go. Hope it's not going to be too pink. That's the only thing. Hope so. Hope not. All right, let's pull this away from the sides. I always find it's easier just to start from the back. Now, hopefully I've got the resin into that little tail area this time. It tends to be like the bubble will float to the top. So when you've got it turned over, the bubble's like under the tail. So you don't really see it, but it would be nice to be bubble free. Let's see. Yes, I have a full tail. Yay! Have a full tail. Can you see it? Oh, thank goodness for that. Yeah, last time I had a little, just the little tip was missing. There was a bubble there. But like I said, once it's turned over, you don't even notice it. But still nice to do it as well as you can, to the best of your ability. All right, let's get this out. And then we just have to, I'll hold on to this bit here. Just kind of, you can either wriggle it like that, like so, or you can just like peel the whole thing off. Ta-da! Perfect! Don't torch, remember, don't torch. You'll ruin your mold. I've done it. I have done it. Oh, I have. I shouldn't, but I have. But it was before I knew. All right, here we go. Are we ready to have a look at the other side? How exciting. Here we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. Wowzers. Oh, I didn't get it into the back. I don't know that. Oh, yes, I see what I've done. I cut across here instead of cutting into there. I should have cut into there instead of here. I'll know next time. Actually, I wonder if you can, it might be easier just to sort of do something like that and kind of measure it that way. I'll try again. I've got lots of that, lots of those sheets, so I'll try again. But yeah, remind me, you guys. I just cut it across there, but yeah, I should have gone and cut it into there. Then I would have had that little bit in there. But that's okay. We learn this. We learn these ways, don't we? But the rest of it, the head is good there, like over there. This little bit, I could have made it a bit bigger on that side and this side, because it kind of the center kind of dropped a little bit, so pulled away from the edges. So next time I'll make it a little bit bigger there. I'll take my time. Maybe would anyone like if I cut it to size, would anyone like a template? Maybe if you buy a turtle, I can add a template. I'll have a think about it, but yeah, just because I haven't got any in there, I'll hold it like that. Oh, that is so cute. Let me put it on a piece of white paper. I've got different sorts of colours in here. If I want to, see what it looks like on a different colour. That's a bit of a scungy looking piece. Oh, look at that. That'll do. This bit's all right. Let's put it on here because I want to see what it looks like. So you can see the pink, because you can't really see the pink all that well. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. I love it. And you can see a little bit of the pink. You probably can't see it as well as I can see it, maybe. So if you look at the shell, we've got like a, it's almost like a bluey, purpley over here, and then you go into pinky, goldy, purpley. You're getting all these different colors. That is so cool. Love it. What do you think? Come over here, little turtle. Look at that. And with the eyes, like, you know, I didn't stick them in this time because I pretty much just wanted a clear finish, or slightly pinky finish. But you could colour them in with black, your black marker, or if you particularly wanted to, you could get your Dremel and drill out that eye. You can see where it is. You can just drill that little bump out, and you could stick a glass eye in if you wanted to have a glass eye. I should probably try that at one stage, just to let you guys see how it's done. But there you go. There's my little turtle with a faux crocodile skin inside it. That is so cool. I love it. I'm gonna have to do them in all the different colors now. But yeah, like I said, I will try and do a little bit better. Trying to get in front of the window with my cutting out the size, and then once I've got the size correct, I can I don't know, I'll see if I can share it with you. But or if you guys cut it out and you've got it correct, you can share it with me. We can share. But yeah, happy with it. It's so cool. Love it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all again, and we'll do some more turtles. All right? Okay. Take care. Bye for now.